What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to go over something I never thought we would do. Now, in our travels, we usually like to book our airfare separate from our hotel, from our rental car, and even while we are on the trips, we like to do our own thing. Today's video, a little bit different. We did a one-day Circle Island tour of Oahu. I'm just as shocked as you guys are. This tour is a little bit different than the other ones I've seen before. First off, we went through IMI Tours, and they pride themselves on doing their tours in smaller sprinter vans as opposed to the big coach buses. First, I want to get this out here. I don't want to discredit anyone that does these tours on these big coach buses. We just don't like doing them, and it's just something I never thought we would do. We booked with IMI Tours for two reasons. One is we only had one full day in Oahu, and we wanted to see all the sights. When we went to Hawaii back in 2019, we saw Pearl Harbor, but we didn't see any of the other sights on Oahu. So this was a good way for us to see everything and get it all done in one day. The second reason was, I don't know if you've noticed, but rental car shortages are through the roof. It is very expensive to get a rental car right now, and especially in Hawaii. So the price difference wasn't really that much. Plus, they drove us around, and the gentleman that we had was wonderful. He had so much pride in the island. He loved showing it around. He gave a lot of insight, a lot of history of the island that we wouldn't have gotten doing it on our own. So I don't know in the future what this holds, if we're going to do more of these types of tours, but I will say this was a fun time. So without further ado, let me show you everything that we saw on our full Circle Island tour of Oahu. The tour picked us up at our hotel, which was the Hilton Waikiki Beach. We then went to pick up one other family, making the total tour 6 people. Our first stop was at the Diamond Head Lookout, just for 5 minutes, just to see the view. We hopped back in the van, left Honolulu behind, and headed for the exact center of Oahu. There we stopped at the Green World Coffee Farm. Now our guide was very knowledgeable as to where the free samples were. This was one of a few stops that had free samples of coffee and tea, as well, of course, you could purchase beverages and packaged coffee and tea. One whole minute up the road is the world famous Dole Plantation. We stopped there for about 45 minutes, so we didn't have time to see all the sights. But if you have more time there, you are able to go through a pineapple maze. There's a train you can take around the property, and they have a very extensive gift shop. We did, however, have enough time to get a world-famous Dole Whip, both in a dish and a cone. To be honest, we probably could have shared them, but whatever, we're on vacation. From the Dole Plantation, we made our way through the pineapple fields, 15 minutes north, to the North Shore town of Halewa. Make sure you have your cameras ready on this drive, because right before you enter the town, there's a wonderful view overlooking the North Shore. We are given plenty of time to walk around the town, check out the shops, and this is actually where we ate lunch. It was at a local place called Stonefish Grill. Lunch was included with the tour. I got some kind of sandwich, and Tara got a crab cake salad that looked very tasty. The afternoon was spent cruising up the rest of the North Shore, stopping at Laniakea Beach, which was home of a turtle sanctuary, Waimea Beach, which was very popular, and Sunset Beach. We also made stops at some fruit stands and also at a local market. The last big stop we had was, of course, for some more samples. There's a macadamia farm. If you're liking this video, go ahead and give that a thumbs up. Make sure to click that subscribe button if you don't want to miss the next video. We made one more stop out of the van before we headed back to Honolulu. Our final stop was the New Anupali Lookout, which is one of the windiest places on the island, but the view was well worth it. On the way back to the hotels, we drove through downtown Honolulu, Chinatown, and even saw the island where Gilligan's Island was filmed. The total cost for this trip was $148 for adults and $152 for kids. I would highly recommend booking this full island tour with IMI Tours. We would have never been able to see all this stuff if we would have done this on our own. That's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching. Mahalo.